Well, everyone in the class decided to participate in the challenge, and they created 3 groups.
Mm-hmm.
They were based on personal interest. And one was Zacking Against Cancer, and it was to support, there's a University of Maryland freshman who was a manager on the basketball team who was diagnosed with brain cancer when he was 8 or 9, young, he was a child. And he'd gone into remission, but then he had recently learned that his brain tumor had, he had another brain tumor. So he needed to have another set of, he had to have another surgery. So when he had his surgery, his dad took a picture of him from his hospital bed doing the strongman pose that they later coined as zacking, and then it kind of went viral. So people were sending all these photographs into a Tumblr. So what they did was they essentially acted as consultants to the family, who at that time were just in the process of starting their own nonprofit to support kids with cancer. And so they decided to help them maintain their social media across a bunch of different, and they worked with a local t-shirt company to print t-shirts, and then they organized a variety of different t-shirt sales. They also decided to provide free Zacking Against Cancer t-shirts during the last Maryland home basketball. They wanted to raise $14,000 for the Zacking Against Cancer nonprofit.
Wow.
And then, so they helped to do that using social media. And they did a variety of different things. They helped them start a they were working with them to try to start a website. They were doing a whole bunch of different things. And also, through that process, also kind of training the people who were involved in the social media on how to be effective on social media. The second group was Do Good for Nutrition, and they worked on mostly an educational component of how to educate University of Maryland students on how to make healthy choices in terms of the food that they ate and being nutritious. So they did it both from perspectives of students living on campus and students living off campus, or students who didn't have dining plans. So they would do talk a little bit about the food in the dining hall and where it came from, and healthy options and affordable options on campus and then also off campus. And as a part of that effort, they started a blog that would have the healthy food of the week or the superfood of the week and different recipes and different educational components around how to be. And they actually had a pretty decent following on Twitter, and they had Chipotle retweet one of their tweets, and they were very excited.
Wow.
About that. So, it's called Alter Everything, and they had very popular T-shirts that they designed. And they were selling them to raise money for Maryland athletic teams that had been cut that year. And so they did a lot of outreach. They were really good about utilizing their Facebook page. They also developed a website during that semester, a beautiful website. And I think probably their biggest success that semester was because they were using the word terp. They, Maryland, I don't know, some entity at the University of Maryland told them that they couldn't use that because it was licensed to the university. But what they did was they worked with the university, and they actually got licensed to be official athletic wear providers, t-shirts, and then got a variety of different celebrities to tweet wearing the because he'd send them to different celebrities and they tweet wearing them, and so they did a nice job of branding.